So we are tracking running backs today on which rookies are taken off, which are working in camp, which get it, who gets trust from their coaches and their teammates. Understand, this is not necessarily this running back group going to be the first round picks, the second round. It doesn't really matter anymore where they were picked. These are the guys who are going all the way up. Let's count them down right now. First guy on my list of rookie rising running backs, Steelers running back Jalen Warren. This guy looks the part. I like how he is playing. Lot to get into with this guy. All right, undrafted. This is him wearing that old James Conner number 30, stretching for the goal line, making plays, making runs. Guys, before he got to Oklahoma State, spent a couple seasons at Snow College, S-N-O-W. We have hit almost every JUCO and D3 school. Peter, you've hit them all. Snow College, home of the Badgers. And he went on from there, made plays, and he is making plays in Pittsburgh camp. Now, Najee Harris is going to be the guy, but this does not look like a change of pacer. He's 5'8". He's slippery as hell. He's tough. He looks a lot like James Conner. You used to look, there's Najee on the sideline being like, this guy can play. We also have a fun little storyline. We have a social element here where he's doing the rookie thing where he's carrying around the football so as not to fumble and make sure that Joe Kane and Latimer and Darnell Jefferson don't hit it out of his hand. He's been carrying the football everywhere he goes. And there's nothing we like more than a relative who is very successful in the NFL. You want to know who his cousin is? Fast Willie Parker is his cousin. Can you imagine that? Jalen Warren, there's Fast Willie making at the time their longest run in Super Bowl history. That is his cousin. That's what the research tells us. So he's got it all going on. I'm telling you, you want to talk about the Pittsburgh quarterback competition? Fine. They have a great team of playmakers around, whether it be Pickett or Trubisky, and we love seeing some Fast Willie. Coming up next, I know a favorite on the Good Morning Football set. Commanders rookie running back Brian Robinson Jr. Erdal loves him, and so do the Commanders. The guy runs hard. He runs really, really hard. I like a lot of things about this guy, including the fact that I think he's going to be their starter. Depending on what you read, he started the last preseason game. Antonio Gibson did not. They love the way he runs. I don't love the number 8, but you love this. Understand that Jamie was talking about this before. When he showed up at Alabama, he's on a depth chart. He was 5th behind Damian Harris, Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris, and Bo Scarborough, who was a monster.
Number 42.
Scarborough was, you're like, oh my God, this guy's Bo Jackson. Well, he was in front of Brian Robinson. Robinson said at the time, the loaded depth chart did not terrify me. Absolutely love this guy. The Commanders, if you're looking for like a fantasy steal that you get late, go with Brian Robinson. Let's go to the next one. Let's talk about the Super Bowl 57 champions. We got to talk about James Cook. Let's get into it. Give me the side-by-side. The headline, of course, he is Dalvin's brother, and it's easy to see why. Those are two brothers. They have a lot in common in their looks and the way they run the ball. But I love the way that James Cook was. I think it's distinct from Dalvin. Dalvin is a slashing, violent runner. James Cook is a glider. He looks like an Alvin Kamara where I'm kind of just jogging for a while. I'm going to be chill, wait for the hole, and then boom! Looks really, really, and let me tell you this. Do not let the Bills get a superstar running back. Don't do it. Then we got real problems. Right. You know, the one thing they've spun their tires over the last few years of the Josh Allen era is that they've just tried to get that Motor Singletary thing going or that Moss thing, and it sometimes works, but if you get a guy who busts out of the gates with 1,400 yards or something crazy like that, I mean, we'll see you at the parade. Number 2, I like this one a lot. Raiders running back Zamir White. Can I please have the footage? Remember from the Hall of Fame game? Remember when this is the first carry of his career? Burst through the Canton, Ohio night against the Jaguars. Looked really good. Had another great run. Fresh legs, fast legs. The 4th-round pick by the Raiders out of Georgia. His nickname, Erdal, tell me his nickname. Do you remember? Zeus. Z-E-U-S.
This is the angry run right here.
This is the one. He goes, and then all of us were like, football's back. We got tackle football. So much going on here, guys, including the angry runs. But here's the deal with Zamir White. Tore his right ACL as a senior in high school. Tore his left ACL when he was a freshman in college. And when he was growing up, not when he was growing up, rather when he was born, this is actually really heavy. He had serious complications in which doctors did not think he would live. He was in the hospital for months and months and months. Not only survived, but is now on the bound of being an NFL star, and his franchise quarterback, Derek Carr, reflecting on how great this guy is.
It's unbelievable what he's gone through in his life, what his family's gone through in their life, and to see the adversity that he has continually overcome, right? He just keeps doing it. He just keeps doing it. And then to see him get out there in his first preseason game and run with that violence and run with, that passion, the way that he did, it was unbelievable.
huge, huge praise. That guy is looking like he's going to make plays for the Raiders this year in that wild, wild AFC West. But number one, this is the running back who's getting the good hype, the good vibes, the good everything. And it's got to be the Houston Texan, Dameon Pierce. Let's just go, guys. We've been watching him since his helmet came off and his head came off in college. Guess what? He's not just going on the one college highlight anymore. He looks awesome in the preseason. Like awesome, like Lovie Smith's like, this guy has it all going. We're going to give him carries in the opener. He is going to be our workhorse. It is everything you want to know. 4th round pick, all the way down, 2020, out of Florida, comes out and says, describes his running style as, I'm an angry runner. And I'm not even saying this is a coincidence, just rolls right off the tongue.
It's now in the term, it's in the lexicon now, Kyle.
Watch this play. So this ball goes off his hands for an interception by the Saints. He says he's an angry tackler. He's gonna bust this guy out of the way, tackle him from behind. Even when he tackles Dameon Pierce, whose name is literally Dameon, is angry about it, runs down, makes the tackle. Such a funny thing. Let's get into the college thing, because this is gonna, we have to show it. If you've not seen this play, this is him in Florida in Gainesville. He's gonna lose his bonnet right here and say, get out of the way, and run through about 50 different Seminoles and then scream about it afterwards. This is the number one on the Scepter Watch, which is a different segment. But more importantly, like, this is not just a one-trick pony. This is not, oh, I don't know, N'Keal Harry makes a crazy catch and so everyone thinks he's going to be Jerry Rice and it ends up not working. Sometimes you see that with college guys. He does it all, and he appears to have a huge workload in front of him for the Houston Texans. There is the list. A lot of these, so you got some front-runner teams, you got some teams that are trying to put it together, and then you got a Steeler. Guys, this is an exciting